What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 34, and today we will be working on the mansion a lot more. Last episode, if you didn't see, we built this, which, spoilers alert, we built this, and I think it turned out pretty well. Bruce's room. He's up there right now. He's probably napping, most likely. Yeah, it turned out pretty nicely. The one thing is, like, we didn't finish this. We didn't connect it up, so I'm gonna get that done. Okay, there we go. It is complete-ish, kind of. The only reason it's not complete is because the actual rooms on the inside aren't. I haven't finished the lighting in these two areas over here, and I also haven't, added the walls or anything else in those areas because I'm just missing the resources for them. But anyways, yeah, I think this is really cool. It's like, I know it's literally the exact same pattern every single time, but it's kind of nice anyways. We got this nice little area right here. I actually really like the way this area is. There's just something about like all of this tall part of the mansion just kind of being around here. But anyways, I also had an idea, this will be for a later project, not today, that we build like this huge garden area in front of Bruce's room. Figured that'd be kind of cool. Maybe like a big green, like leafy area kind of squared off there, and then another one like right here, and you have like a center path that kind of goes here and maybe veers off towards that little deck there. Would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. But anyways, today's episode is focused on one thing, and one thing mainly, that being an observatory. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, why do we need an observatory? How would that even work in Minecraft? I don't have any good reason, but it would look cool. All right, so hear me out. We build a big observatory tower right here in the middle of this tree area, and it's got a sky bridge walk thing that is connected to the mansion. So you can only get to it via the mansion. That would be really pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. But first, I need to get done a few other things in preparation for it. The biggest thing being gathering a lot of copper, because yes, I want to use copper again. Copper's just such a good building block. It's really versatile, and it looks good because it ages. And so it adds like a lot of time and stuff to builds, I guess. And so it's just cool. The only thing about it is like it's super expensive, but like I don't mind. It's really not that bad. You just kind of have to spend several hours gathering it. I might as well just gather loads so that I can just finish this and build the observatory. So I guess we should go ahead and try to do that. The crap? What are you doing? There's a bannerman. Hey buddy, how's it going? You stuck, pal? You stuck? You can't do anything? Little baby man, little child, just sitting around, can't do anything. Look at this little child right here. I'll punch you to death with a glass pane, maybe with a torch. Piece of steak? I mean, come on. Look at the little baby man right here. He can't do anything. Child, baby. Anyways, enough insulting that guy. I should probably actually go do this raid. Like, seriously, because I'm super low on totems, so I'm gonna probably just go ahead and do that real quick. Goldman, guardian of the cathedral, I ask you for a blessing during this raid, that I might not die. Please, dog, I beg. Thank you, guardian of the cathedral. You have actually saved me. Like, I did not die one time, and I got quite a good haul. Thanks. Okay, now we can go mining and get all the copper we need for today's project. Okay, I've got myself a bunch of materials here, and after all of that mining, I've only gathered 2 stacks of copper. That's it. That's all I got. That took way too much time for it only to be 2 stacks of copper blocks, but whatever. I just hope I have enough, and if I don't, I'll just have to get more in the future, because mining for copper just takes way too long, especially since we don't have like the new generation or anything yet, so it's not as easy to find. But anyways, now we can actually get started on today's project. So I've laid out this area up here to go as far as I need it to go for now. I'll add to it eventually to make it a complete build. Right now it's all broken. Who knows when we'll get around to fixing this part, but in today's episode, we're adding a little bridge here, and of course the observatory at the end. Hopefully this looks good. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of wing it when it comes to building this. I probably should build it in the creative test world, but I also kind of want to just see what I can do without doing that, so we'll see where this takes us, I guess. Okay, this ought to work for the bridge. I think it looks alright. It's nothing too crazy, but you know. I'm thinking I'll add some sort of like roof thing going on the top there. Something large enough to cover the lighting as well. But otherwise, that's pretty much the bridge. I may add something on the underside as well. And of course, like the glass and stuff. But otherwise, we can actually start building the tower here. Now, of course, this is going to be the only entrance to the tower. There's not going to be like a ground entrance. Just because I figured it would be kind of cool to add like a tower that's only accessed exclusively through the mansion. Rather than from the outside, I guess. I don't know. It's just an idea. So Benny is like super low and I'm not repairing him. I'm just gonna use this Diamond X right here real quick because I don't have time to just go and buy another book, because I would have to trade with the dude for so long and try to get the trades back to being cheap again, because they're not anymore. I mean, I know because it's been so long since I've traded, so there's no way that they're gonna be cheap. All right, I've got a good base here. I think this is a decent size to work with. I mean, hopefully it is. Hopefully it's not too small, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So I just watched James Bond, No Time to Die. And if you know nothing about it, I'm not going to go into spoilers or anything, don't worry. It was a great movie. Like, overall, you don't necessarily have to see all the others to understand it, but it would genuinely add so much to it. It's almost necessary. Yeah, so No Time to Die was a very good James Bond movie. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a very good end to Daniel Craig as James Bond, because this was the last one that he was gonna do. He's been doing it for so long at this point. But I think it was just a good send-off for his character, and just such an action-filled, story-filled movie overall. It was a little long. It was like 2 hours and 30 minutes or so, but that's at this point becoming kind of a normal movie standard. And I mean, it had to be a little long, come on. It was the end to Daniel Craig's James Bond. Like, you had to send it off. But I just gotta say, like, the cinematography, the story, the characters, the acting, like, it was all there. There's really nothing right now, at least, that I can nitpick on it, or like try to be like, wow, this was, you know, maybe not done the best. And that's mostly just because I'm kind of on like a high of just watch the movie, and so in my brain, it was amazing. It was like the perfect James Bond movie. But I could look back on it later and be like, you know. So if you haven't seen it and you're interested in seeing it, or you're not at all, I mean, I would say I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just really enjoyed the movie. Ouch. Also, Dune came out. I have not yet seen that, but I saw the classic Dune recently, and I'm actually thinking about doing a video on it, which could be a video that could be coming out pretty soon. I did try to start filming. It didn't go so well. I basically have to refilm the whole thing. Stuff happened. But I figured, you know, I'd do an interesting little video. Something that I don't usually do, which is a movie review video. I did one a long time ago. It was about the Sonic movie. It came out around the same time that Sonic was released, maybe like a month later or so. And it was alright, and I rewatched it recently and was like, you know, could have done the video better. So that's what I'm trying to do with this one. Not just try to do a movie review just to do a better one than I did before, but movies are something that I'm pretty passionate about. Like, I really do enjoy watching them. And I really would love to create like short films and movies and stuff in the future. So I figured I might as well just, you know, talk about some movies. That may be something that I bring to the channel more, is like more movie reviews and other stuff like that. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Obviously, you're going to have to check out this first review that I'm coming out with. That should be coming soon. It won't replace a Friday upload. So whenever I do upload the review, it should be in the same week that another Minecraft episode is coming out. So I would have 2 videos coming out that week, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's just going to be a lot of work. I know it is. I do want to make it as good as I can, though, and fill it with like jokes and comedy and things that that I think would be kind of funny to add to the video, and editing and everything else. So I'm excited to bring that to the channel and show you guys. I know it's just a Minecraft channel at this point, but I want to expand the channel to be so much more. Hopefully this is a way that I can start doing that. Anyways, back to Minecraft. I got these pillars built up here, and I don't know where to go from here. I haven't built this in a creative chess world, so I've got to figure out what to do next. I guess I'll just kind of play around with different stuff. Oh wow, it's a sign that the observatory is going to do well. Isn't that right? Is that correct? Is that why you were here? That must be why you're here. That's totally why you're here. Well, dang, I'm out of concrete. It's like really unfortunate. I don't even have that much left to do, just this little bit right there. And then I could just like go the rest without concrete, I think. That's really annoying. Well, I might as well take this opportunity to go in the creative test world and maybe see how this top part of the actual observatory is gonna look. Because I want to make sure I at least get that part done right. Not that this isn't going right so far, but you know. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, I think I've done it. I've built most of the thing. We got the hallway mostly done. I still gotta finish up the windows and a few minor things. But other than that, I mean, it's really almost complete. I mean, all I really have to do is those minor things. And then I think I need to add like decoration on the inside. And of course the actual observatory top part. I actually have no idea if we have enough copper for this. I kind of doubt it, to be honest with you. I went mining for a very long time, and to kind of think about it and be like, oh wow, I don't have enough. It's kind of a painful thought. So I've got a little funny story about what happened when I was building this. It was not fun, actually. It was absolutely terrible, and I hated every second of it. But basically, I was building this thing, and I was like, wow, I'm coming close to completion. I was about at this stage, actually. It was pretty much all built right here. And then I decided, oh, I gotta go back and get some more materials. So I went down out of the tower, went to about right over here, like right where this door is, and there was a creeper, and a skeleton, and a witch. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, a couple bad dudes right here. I'll just slice them up a little bit. And so I hit the creeper a few times, I hit the skeleton, and then the witch comes out of nowhere, splash potions me with poison. I'm down to about half health at this point, and then it just blows up. The creeper walks over to me, and he blows up, and I die. And I'm like, well, crap, would you look at that? I'm dead. This sucks. And I died like right about here. Huge explosion, actually. It was quite annoying. But I was like, oh, I got a quick solution. I'll just quickly, you know, exit the game, close it out without saving. And hopefully it'll just forget the fact that I died. That, in fact, did not happen whatsoever, because I was like, oh, I'll go the extra step. I'll force stop the app. So I'll make it, you know, close entirely so that when I load it back up, it's like I, you know, forgot whatever happened. And so it left me in this world. This one right here. Yeah, super low on health and everything. I spawned right here, you know, and then I head on down over to where the explosion was to try and see, oh, you know, my items must be there, whatever. It just remembered I died. I'll just collect my items back, XP loss, whatever. And so I come right here, and would you look at that, there's no explosion, there's no XP, there's no items. Basically, I had worked on this thing for so long, it got to this point right here that you're seeing, and I went over here and died and lost everything. That includes Benny, Lenny, Kenny, like all my tools, all my good tools, everything that I really kind of cared about and would like to put in a museum later on, basically just despawned, I guess. All the mobs were still there though when I came back. So it was like, it forgot that I died and how I died. So the creeper never exploded, but it forgot my items. Like it remembered that I did die, but it forgot the situation. I don't know, super complicated. Either way, it sucked, because then I went into the older save that I had so that I would have my items, because I'm not losing those, that's just not happening. And the older save did not have a single part of this. The tower wasn't built, the bridge wasn't built, all of this over here was bare bones, which it still is, but like way less. And you know, I was kind of mad, kind of upset, you know? So you know what I did? I just rebuilt the entire thing. Yeah, this is the save right here that I had to reload with all of my tools so that I could keep all of these different ones here, because it would have sucked if I had to get all of the tools back. It was worth my time to just rebuild this rather than get my tools back. So I just decided that's what I would do. And so now here we are. It's built again. This took way too long. You guys better be happy I put in this much work. A thought ran through my mind to just stop there and be like, guys, this happened. Doesn't this suck? And just like end the video. But then I was just like, you know what? No, I gotta finish this. I said I would do it this episode. It's gonna happen. And so that's what's happening. But here we are. This is where you actually enter. This is the only entrance that you're gonna have to the tower. But it's right here. These torches are here just because I got tired of all the mob spawning. I'll try to figure out some other way to light it in the future. But for right now, that'll work. So we've got about 4 layers here. We've got the bottom, which is actually one of my favorites. I really like how the room is set up. I just kind of like the stairs and the window and what you can see out of it. I don't know. It's just like a nice little room. I don't know how we'll decorate it. Maybe like a nice couch, some plants and stuff. I know that's like really basic furniture, but gotta fill it somehow. I really do enjoy all of these rooms and how you can kind of see out and everything. Here's the third one. It's a little more basic compared to the rest, but you know, it's got a nice view as well. The views only get better as you go up. And then the final floor right up here is going to be the actual observatory bit. This is where you're going to be able to look at the stars when I put the copper dome on here. And you'll be able to just kind of like look up and stargaze. But yeah, this is basically it. I mean, that's the tower. Right? There's really nothing else. Anyways, I got to get some more glass and put this dome on here. I also need to get another sword, so I've got a few things to do. Okay, I'm out of copper. Yep, that is how much 2 stacks of copper will get you. Really not that much. I mean, it's good progress, yes, but I mean, I was kind of hoping to be able to finish it, so it's a little disappointing, but whatever. And yes, that means I'm not going and getting more copper. This took way too long to get this much, so I'll just have to finish it in between episodes, and I'll just try as well to get that done too, because I mean, I've been putting off that storage room copper gathering and everything for so long. I thought I'd be able to do it today with getting all this copper, but that did not happen at all. Anyways, I guess I might as well put the furniture in and call this build good for today's episode, at least. Alright, I think it's done. Well, for today's episode. There's definitely a lot more I have to do with the actual observatory part, the bit at the top, but you know, other than that, I think it's pretty much done. Oh gosh. No. Anyways, yeah, I would say this is a pretty successful build here. It's a nice addition to the mansion, and I think it looks, you know, really cool to be a part of it. But here's some of the furniture just kind of sprinkled around this place. I think it looks alright. And of course, the best room of the whole build right here. I'm just gonna... Anyways. Yeah, it's a super nice addition. Looks really cool. Can't wait to get that whole area done there. And, I mean, obviously the whole mansion, but, you know, can't wait for that area to come together. Whoa. Mansion's looking really dramatic. It's got quite the look here from way over here. Anyways, guys, I think that is it for today's episode. If you did enjoy, let me know by leaving a like or a comment or whatever you want to do. I don't care. And I will be seeing you guys in next week's episode, which probably won't be a very big episode. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but it should be still a pretty good episode. We may be getting a new horse and possibly a very, very fast horse. I'll go into more detail with that in next week's episode, but it's going to be like fast, like way faster than any horse that you regularly see in Minecraft. That's the plan, at least. So anyways, I'll see you guys there. Peace.